most of us have about 70 to 80 different passwords that we're trying to juggle, right, for different platforms. And on top of that, when you're looking at some of the most common passwords that are still utilized today, because of all the different complexity requirements that are either set by the individual organizations that we're working with, or even by our own organizations, like a certain password length, needing special characters, how often you have to actually reset the password. That's why I think, from a user perspective, it makes a lot of sense, because we're juggling all these things. We are not as smart as we think we are. And with the fact that technology is improving as well, the ways that people can crack the passwords are faster, they're more efficient. And we definitely, those are some of the reasons why we need it now.
If you are not using strong passwords, you're putting yourself and your company at a great risk. We're seeing a lot more brute force attacks where, a hacker or an organization is just continuing to try to crack the passwords. And it can take minutes, hours, days, but it's a consistent, persistent threat.
The average user spends about 37 minutes a month on passwords. If that knowledge worker makes $25 an hour, we're talking about $15 a month just for password time wasted. That could buy all of our solutions easily. So you tie in all the different identity access management solutions, that's priceless. And that's your ROI.
Complex passwords are not the silver bullet to keep your organization and livelihoods from being destroyed, quite frankly, by malicious actors. It is vital. It is not an optional piece of the pie. It's a simple way to get started. So with, of course, security awareness training, we talked about that, recommended best practice #1. We talked about dark web monitoring #2. Those are equally critical. But to jumpstart your onboarding into secure, reliable, trusted technology, you got to take all three of these things very serious. And guess what? They work in harmony with one another.